Continuing with the third part of trying to get on, not on track like a pro, into space without a spoon in Factorio with some expensive recipes and some tech multipliers and things that are generally not usually a good idea. I think we're calling this roughly halfway through. Okay, it's halfway through fine. We've got some, it's worse than I thought. I knew we had some power grid issues. I didn't realize we had those power grid issues. We've got blue science going, we've got prod mods in the blue science, we've got a whole pile of green chips here, we've got the next setup for red chips, except we're not turning it on because of those aforementioned power grid issues. There's places we need prod mods, there's probably some bots around here somewhere. That wasn't the easiest way of doing that, and yeah. We've got some disastrous spaghetti through a mall because that's just how we decided to do that. Sure, whatever. And yeah, let's go in. Okay, the power grid is kind of the first thing we're going to go and deal with. We're actually going to go and grab all these prod mods first because there are a whole bunch of different things we need to do. We need more power grid. We need. Is this a car-sized journey? I think this is a car-sized journey. We need more power grid. We need the bots to be doing things. We need more gas for the plastic for those new red chips as well. And somewhere over here is where I was going to move these prod mods to, because if we put the prod mods over here, then we have more iron out. That means that this can be... Okay, we just disconnected something. This can be more belt, which is very exciting. So that's why we took the prod mods out of the labs. That's going to make, that power grid worse for a bit. I also have enough steam engines to solve this problem, but we also need, just how many boilers can we make? And then can we also make a bunch of burner inserters? Yes. But then I also want to do this with bots. I don't want to do this myself. Wait, do I have... We have 3. Okay, we're going to make a bunch more of those as well. I'm going to take some pipe and some other pipe. Do you have bots for me? No. Where at this point, although the roboports... Did I pick up roboports? I have 1 roboport. We're going to want more than 1 roboport. Do you have bots? No. Give me your 10 roboports. It's fine. Is there a roboport up here that has bots after this blue chips build? Yes. Okay, so this is going to have roboports. This is going to have roboports. Oh, 217 bots. It's fine. We've got all the bots we need. We just have to go and actually fix the power grid now. And then, oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to do, isn't it? Because I don't really care about blue science, is the conclusion right now. But what I would like, in addition to belts, which we can get somewhere else, is we're going to have some of these red chips wander into the prod mods. Because we would like more prod mods for expansion, and there isn't... I've got landfill, we don't need landfill. There isn't really anything else we need blue science for urgently. Down here is the spot where I was going to get belt. Okay, I guess we're using the car. Grab some of that belt. We need to, we need to return to this mall. I think we're going to be doing that differently as well. And then here is where we were going to figure out how to get more power grid in here. Those cracking ratios are kind of terrible. Oh yeah, we can't make that happen at all because, sure. Roboport there, put all the bots in the roboport, it's fine. Here's the... Maybe we should just have used... I think we're going to connect this network to the other network when we, very soon, have some of these things. And then, down here looks like a decent place for some power grid. So maybe I go over there. Maybe we give bots connectivity over there. Like so. And then there's some other copper that we're gonna skip and not really care about. Sure, whatever. Here's 2 belts of coal that we can use to put in the power grid. Which we... Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to do, wasn't it? Where is the car? Car is over there. Oh, we did prod mod the sulfur. I couldn't remember whether or not we prod modded the sulfur. Things we wanted to do, which I was going to do later, but it looks like we're doing it now because we're going to need to, is this belt here. Bots are going to need access to that, which means rubber port like somewhere here. Connect this to the other grid that we had, which is somewhere down here. Sure, we're not going to need any of that space. And now bots have all of... They don't have underground belt, but I don't think they need all that much underground belt. And based on the coal already being here, we really don't need the underground belt. So that's fine. So, where can we put power grid? Deconstruction achievements, that's nice. Yeah, this is... maybe this is the source of the power grid problems as well. It's not just... where can we go? We can go here. Did it... I think we did do that twice. Is my car underneath that somewhere? Did I blueprint that over my car? We did. Oh, wait, you know what bots also don't have? They're gonna need some pipes, they're gonna need a bunch of poles. Probably we should do that with splitters, shouldn't we? Never mind. We're not going to. I don't know if bots have the underground, so we're just going to do this ourselves. And yeah, power grid is getting worse. Unlucky. Okay, so one of those did actually need to go through the middle. Cool. Or we need to just get rid of this. That's also the better way of doing it. Okay. I think we're going to be getting some heavy oil, solid fuel in here as well, just not yet. The most important thing to do is just get some of this. Where is the rest of this coal? Is that not in... bots are just not here yet. Okay, fine. Getting the power grid back online is pretty important because there are a pile of other things we need to do. Yeah, whatever. Okay, you've got water. You do have water. How many did we put here? 13? We can definitely just straight up double that. And I don't remember where the power pole is in the middle of that, so we're just going to do it like so. And then it will definitely connect. And we probably have 25 now? Yeah, we can do more than that. Whatever. Okay, and then we also need somewhere additional rubber port. Here rubber port's going to connect and get range on everything, so that's good. And that's still not connected. Did we not actually... Surely we connected this too. Okay, we've just not got fuel yet. Yeah, and we are still maxed out on the grid. Cool, cool. Things that aren't super surprising. Did I give bots... Ah, no, because this isn't actually connected to the rest of the grid. It needs to be like, now we've got rubber port connection there. Okay, fine. So... now we're better off, right? This is going... We are not yet green. Bots are going to turn up and put a bunch of this extra stuff in. It's probably fine. We have bots without jobs. This roboport did get built. Okay, so we're going to presume that things are going to stabilize. In fact, let's leave this stuff that we don't really want. And then we did want to go back and muck around a bit. Yeah, cliff explosives I think can also happen here, but not yet. I think we've got to do something else first. And the something else first that I wanted to do is this iron ore. I want to rearrange a bit. Let's even get this coal belt out of the way, because I would like to put another lane of iron here. Is going to be the plan. Yeah, just bots can get rid of all of this. I don't know that you have storage here. I think we're going to end up deleting those at some other point as well. Can you connect over there? Now we can get rid of these three. And what we would really like is a whole other lane of iron to do more stuff with. And I don't know that I mean, this is all in build range, which is nice. Yeah. Bots will need these furnaces, inserters, more belt. Because yeah, I think the thing we want to do is reorganize this section of mall to be able to do more things, because we're going to need more things down here. One of these being undergrounds, and then also some pipes and stuff. Yeah, we're going to need more things. We have a large amount of belt. A large amount of belt that we need. Then also down here, yeah, I think we want pipes somewhere. Where are we? Okay, so we're going to make a mess of this as well. It's fine. Yeah, because like we want some kind of pipes and gears here as well, because I think we want to automate a whole lot of extra power grid stuff here. Give me the things. And concluded that the easiest way to do that might actually be to just grab this belt of pipe, which also has gears on it, and run it through, I guess, like this, you know, whatever. Things we want here include burner miners. We want all of the boilers, and then I don't want any of these things, so whatever. Purple science being finished is weird. Other green science things we needed. Did we get flammables? We do need flammables. We got rail because we got purple science. Yeah, so other reasons why we don't really care about blue science at the moment. We want also steam engines, and then what else did we want here? Underground pipes. And then also regular pipes. Do we have regular pipes in... We don't have regular pipes in a box anywhere. So if we do... oh yeah, remember that we also need a whole lot more steel, which isn't in this part of the base at all, to be able to put these things in the logistics network. That's a bit of a shame. I guess we're coming back to do that later. But the idea was... yeah, you're going to need both kinds of things. You're also going to need both kinds of things. We don't have the objects we need for that yet. Is that true? This is not the one I thought it was. I thought this one was both kinds of things. It's not. It does... Oh no, wait, it does need both kinds of things. Yeah. So, we have a place to automate all of these things, except we don't have the chests for it, and that's also why we wanted... Yeah, more... Did I leave a car? Yeah, I still think I left a car somewhere. Never mind. More iron in the mall, which we can also get from over here. Do I have... I have 7. That's not encouraging. Okay. Bots can also help me with this. What do we even want? I don't even think there is anything we want at this point, is there? Like, we've got all the tech we need for this... Oh, wait. Yeah, we're up to blue... We're up to blue science things, which is module upgrades. I guess we just continue with this stuff. Sure, whatever. I don't think that this is within bot range. That's a thing we're going to have to fix as well. This is being forced in one direction, so we can do the same thing. Yeah, whatever. Bots don't have splitters, bots don't have build range. That didn't actually connect to anything, so that's cool. We were supposed to be doing a cliff explosives thing, but we also haven't done that either. Connect these things here, and then I think the way we're going to make sure that... Because we do want these two networks to be connected now that we have fixed the power grid thing. So we're going to have... shouldn't we... we set the wrong splitter condition, and now we have sushi all the way down. So that's super cool. How difficult is that going to be to fix? Because this might go all the way through the red science. Which are things I wanted anyway, right? Like I wanted green and red chips to be able to... Yeah, it doesn't look like it's that bad yet. Can we have just 5 of these inserters set to green chips? And then we can pull the green chips off this way. We should actually first set the... It was this way? Cool, recovering from problems. I mean, nothing actually slowed down, other than these guys. These guys have stopped making the modules where they wanted. Okay. This thing also needs to be at the other end of this red belt, of this belt of red chips, which is fine. Okay. So that stuff we don't care about is getting fixed. The power grid is now fine. Make that happen. These other red chips are coming out of this lane. So make this happen as well. And where can we get red chips in? We can kind of only get red chips in if we blast one of these engines assemblers, which I don't really want to do. But also, whatever. So that sucks to be this blue science in particular. We have just cut blue science again. But another source of red chips goes into the blue science there. So, blue science should be fine for red chips now. Power grid is still fine. Did I put radar down here? I kind of put radar down here. Yeah, we need steel, and then also more green chips, so I can make the rest of the logistics chests to make all of... Yeah, that's more than we needed. 11, don't make the green chips. I've got green chips here. I've got green chips in a number of places at the moment because of how much things are a mess. These furnaces also want to be limited. We do want a lot of these. We are going to limit these a bit in a kind of weird way, and then I also wanted... Yeah, okay, so we're working on those now. Okay, now it is finally time for the cliff explosives. Having ended up in several different places kind of badly, never mind. Oh yeah, additional sources of green chips are these things here, which are undoing the sushi mess, so give me those back, and yeah, keep banging away on things. It's going to be fine. We should also... Oh yeah, we need to tidy up the Prodmods belt as well, because we made a mess of that. But we should now have put all those miners in place, because we connected it to the main mall, so we've got the iron here, so we've got... Yeah, all of this stuff working, we just need to put those chests in place. Is the plan. Oh yeah, and then we were going to have these guys in a box as well. Like so. So I'm happy with how that works. We've got some of these things hitting back into the mall. Oh yeah, these guys are going to need limits because we don't really want all that many of them. But we do want to be making belt and undergrounds and maybe even red belt over here. Should we make red belt over here as well? Belt. Yeah, gears, belt. It would have to be... We would need a different pattern. And mostly I'm thinking about red belt because we've got all of these things that are quite a long way away that we definitely want, but they're also quite a long way away. What are we... Oh yeah, we're waiting on prod mods. I did end up with steel, and we also have 35 grenades, so we're just going to bang those into the handcrafting queue. It's going to be fine. Somewhere we can make explosives. Here is a place that looks like we can make explosives. Because we have both of the coal and sulfur parts we need for explosives, and then also water, which can go... That's actually the worst place for it. Like so, and then The only thing we need... Yeah, the only thing we need the explosives for are the cliff explosives. There's no other combat to do here, so... one stack of each of these, I guess. And then I've got a pile of steel that I didn't really want, but whatever. Where are the barrels? Barrels? 100. 100 is more than they deserve. And then also grenades. So I guess I'm just doing that myself. And then, yeah, logistic storage, that's fine. Just get on with that. These guys have built the things they needed. There's, yeah, more cracking than we needed here as well. Do I have? I do. We are going to use some solid fuel here, because we do want more power grid as well. And, yeah, then belt, I guess we're going this way. I don't like this at all. I think we are going to move these so they line up with the refinery, so that we can use this pattern to do exactly the same thing later when we want more of it as well, because that's also going to be a thing. Yeah, we've got way more cracking than we need here. I think the answer to this is going to be more gas production, because we want more of that as well. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Can we... oh, bots don't have landfill, do they? I have landfill, bots do not have landfill. So let's just do that ourselves. And then, can we have more of this in several places? Like here, and then also, if we do a little more landfill, and a little more rubber port coverage, I mean, this is giving us a disappointing number of these things to connect up by hand. Actually, yeah, we don't need any of the space down here. None of that is achieving anything, which means that we can get... That's actually really... Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. We're going to do that. We are going to need rubber port coverage somewhere, so we just made all of that worse. We need to get the crude oil in here, but there are a couple of reasonably easy places to get the water in, right? And then, yeah, so that's water for both, crude oil for both, may as well arrive this way. Sure, making things worse. It's fine. This was always how things were going to get worse. And then we're going to run this the other way. Yeah. Let's do this from the map. We do have to get both kinds of oil out here as well, which is a little more of a problem. And then we've made in total 14, 19, so we actually need 5 of those for the cracking. And then we also need to connect up, yeah, all the other parts as well. Can we... Yeah, okay, let's do this... Let's do this a cheap way, because that's how all of this is going to work. What's in the way? That was in the way. This is surprisingly still going to work out. Okay. Sure. That actually is going to be the cracking that we need. I don't think we're going to be using enough light oil here, but that's fine. Then what we do want is to connect that, and then somehow we've got to get the gas out. Bots don't have pumps, but that's fine. Where is the gas? Is over here. I think this is still all within rubber port range. I think because we extended it. Yeah, it is. It's fine. Okay, so that's the gas. Then we need our 2 kinds of oil, which I think we're just going to do with another little interface over here. By which I mean, here's a corner pipe, like so, and like so. Yeah, whatever. And then heavy oil is the higher one, which is here. And then... Did I need the space for anything? I hope not. This thing goes here, and then these two again go... here? Why aren't we... Oh yeah, because we also just need to do like this... this stuff, and then... And then allegedly that should nearly make... Oh yeah, we've got a pump there that goes to both of those. That's fine. So we've extended our gas. We have extended our red chips. Red chips have fully backed up because we're not really doing anything with them. We should... Should we have a buffer of red chips as well? Quite possibly. Is that what I want to do next? Actually, I really want to get these going myself first. Because this is also going to be ways to make the rest of the power grid happen. Okay, and then the rest of this is still waiting on... We're still waiting on iron, but we have automated these now, right? Like, you are getting around to building them. Okay, that's fine. In that case, I think we're going to push this other belt of solid fuel over there as well for additional power grid, which is always going to be... why are you not powered? You guys are all powered now? Okay. Are we going to presume that that's fine? We are going to have ourselves a little belt balancer. I've got both cars. Okay. How are we getting... Oh, we're going to go... we're going to use... Bots can do that because they've got those... This little... We can make this go down here, can't we? Yeah, we can. Oh, we also have landfill. I could have just done that myself. Never mind. I think what we want to do is we want to... priority in from the solid fuel, and then just balance. And then, is that going to... That's probably going to be enough for this entire block of stuff, isn't it? So we could probably divert this one into another block of stuff, for which we are going to need rubber port range. And then we can be extending our power grid. Thusly, and bots can just get around to it. Where are we? I guess about here is somewhere that we can put another rubber port, which bots are complaining about not having, but they should be in the network now. And yeah, we've spent half an hour. We've got some things running. Bots are... Yeah, we've got 700 bots. We need to be getting Purple Science online. For Purple Science, we need more steel, so I guess we can use this. Like, I kind of wanted to go over here, but these guys are just closer. So, I think we probably need to triple the amount of steel we are currently collecting. So, let's grab all of this. Actually, let's grab all of this, including the buffer. And put it... Here's some steel. Here's a coal feed that we're not super using. Are we going to push bot range out here? I think we are going to push bot range to like at least here. So there, and then also here. And then some of these guys, yeah, all of that whole the whole fuel line is going to need to adjust, but we can use this one now that we have solved our other fuel problems. Are we just going into module upgrade tech? This is all the rest of the blue science we need to do, and then today's goal is to get to these purple guys. Okay, we also need to make sure that bots have bot range. How are we doing this? This is still... red chips here. Also, there's also red chips in the green chips, which is fine because we didn't really seem to be using that source much, but that's okay. It's a thing that will continue to be disappointing, but whatever. We still have a whole lot of roboports down here, don't we? Yeah, we've got 10 roboports down here. It's fine. We can just keep doing this. Roboport over here. Roboport over here. Power connection like so, and we should have a whole lot of bots building a whole lot of steel processing there, which is important. If we've got a huge surplus of both red and... Are these guys all running? These guys are not running because we are filled up on gas, because the other red chips are not running. That is an acceptable situation, because that's also the very thing we were about to go and look at, because I was about to say if we are thinking about purple science and we have a huge red chip oversupply, of which we have a moderate degree of oversupply. Just going to clear these guys up. I'm not convinced that we have found all the red chips that were on the yeah, because these guys also are being stuck is a shame. Yeah, we should just extend our module production. Probably using the other red chips, because they are the ones that have caught up. Oh, I did say it was going to... Yeah, there's 3.5 hours left. So and we have the power grid now. This is also why we didn't really want to be moduling all of those earlier. But we do now want even more. Now, let's just run those prod mods from there. We'll build more prod mods in the rest of the base where we have more of an oversupply. Bots looks like they have got that steel going, which is cool. Do I still have... I don't have any bots on my person. Okay. And then I also gave away the rubber ports. Okay, we're gonna do... Yeah, we're gonna still do these modules first, because we are not fully utilizing these resources. Like, not at all. Really not at all, as it turns out. Okay. So let's have... I don't have underground belts. Do you guys have underground belts? No. In fact, give me most of this, but not all of it. Where... Probably I could have just queued some underground belts, but I will need them myself because we want to go drop a whole pile of mining. I've got enough belt to extend that mining. You guys... I think we want to open this up to a lot, because of the amount of stuff we need to build. That there's fine. I was here for... Was I here for splitters? No, I was here for underground belts. In fact, I was here for a lot of underground belts. Wait, do we also have roboport coverage over the rest of these things? We do, don't we? If we were to drop a roboport, say, here and here, then... Like, I'm gonna build that one myself with the distinct bots, but we could also just start dropping this. Whereabouts would these go? Because we are going to need all this coal, and this is also just kind of like giving bots jobs. And then the blueprint one here. I think that was more than will fit on a belt. So bots just getting on with jobs, because we will need all this stuff. When we get around to doing more plastic things, we will need all of this coal. Then we'll also like to build more roboports in generally this direction. So, what was I doing? I was getting undergrounds because we were going to build more prod mods with the red chips that are over here, because we have a bit of a space here with which we can make a mess. So... I think we're actually going to make a mess in the following manner. If we go like so, those are going, so we can actually have all these belts here like so, and we've got, yeah, red and green chips on a belt with which we can make prod mods. I need more power poles as well. And then I also wanted to pick up bots, and then I also wanted to cut bot production. And I think because we've got this stone here, we are probably making the purple science over there, which is a little bit of a shame, because it means this steel needs to go through this section of the base somehow, which is going to be cool, but we're going to worry about that later. Mostly for the moment, we were thinking about getting a place to put these prod mods into... I mean, bots should have all those things, right? Bots are just complaining about not having furnaces. Did we not? That's not in... We didn't actually put these furnaces in Roboport range. So that's a super cool trick that we can do better. You apparently didn't get an inserter or whatever. And then... this general direction is somewhere... that we can push prod mods out. Which is exciting, because it means we've got some of this automation and some of that can build up on the line, and then... How many of these do we have? 8? Whatever. Can we... I think we also will need a source of speed mods for the mall. Like, we want to be doing... assembler 3 things, we want to be doing mall things like that, so let's just get 4... Yeah, let's just get 4 stacks of speed mods for the mall, and then also down here, we'll grab a stack of prod mods for the mall as well. Okay, we got to go and grab some bots, and then also cut bot production, because I think 1,000 bots for this size base is going to be enough. And yeah, we're waiting on... Oh, we're waiting on wooden boxes. Okay. I've got some wooden boxes, of which you can definitely have some. You said you were waiting on splitters as well? We didn't... Okay, we didn't provision that box. I need... Yeah, all those things are fine. All of these electric engines. Do we start... Yeah, I think we just cut those. 17 bots is not as many bots as I want. These... Okay, we didn't actually get full radar coverage down there, which is a little bit of a shame. Is there anything else? Maybe we want this copper, but I think we do that differently. Do I have... Wait, I can just have bots like this. Okay, that did not give me very many bots like that. And then, okay, I guess we're doing all that ourselves, whatever. Handcrafting kind of doesn't matter. Oh, hey, we should prod model the labs. Okay, so that's nearly all the labs we had. Okay. Probably... Oh, I also need power poles. For me to take a different set of outposting bots over to where those mines are going to be for the steel, we are going to need power poles. We're wandering away from the car. That's a cool trick. Here's some of the iron that's built up at the end of the copper belts, whatever. Yeah, give me some of these. Give me some of these. We've still got... I don't have any wood. Okay. Let's get some of this wood out of the way of where we would like to mine stone later. And then we do want to mine stone. We're doing a yellow science thing. So I guess this also means if we're doing, and by yellow I mean purple, if we're doing a purple science thing, all those should upgrade as well. Give me these back. Do I have anything that you want? No. Okay. Are we mostly okay? Get this car back. What are these? Give me both of these, because whatever. Belts, mining drills. How many we've set up here for 4 lanes of mining, which is 120 drills, which is what we have. Oh, that didn't count mining productivity. Never mind, we're not going to worry about it. And first things we need to do... Did we put... We did put cliff explosives in the network, because I remember this was blueprinted over some cliffs, so that's also a thing that's completely fine. Here is a line that, as I do this immediately, will get fuel in. Give me the car back, I guess. And then the rest of this wants to run the other way. This is probably not even going to be enough steel. Having said that, yeah, I'm going to decree that this will not be enough steel and just keep that going. Okay, that's going to be what we want to do there. That's fine. And then let's start to put some iron in that furnace. In all those furnaces, we definitely need it. And this is why we've got... Did I not bring... I meant to bring rubber ports and then did not actually bring rubber ports. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to do this trick where we grab this and undo grabbing that. So the bots are going to bring us another one here because we are mass producing those. Am I seeing coal arrive here? Yes, we are seeing coal arrive there. That's got a bit of time to get its thing done. And then over here we're going to do a very normal speed run looking kind of thing. All of these guys, you have some bots, and then we've got... Are we going to go up or... Yeah, I think we're going... We can go this direction is fine. How many is that in a straight line? 14? 14 is as many as we want on a line, because mining productivity, we would otherwise be overfilling belts and not really utilizing the miners. So how many is that? That's 162. That is more miners than we gave them. Do I have... yeah, I gave a real belt, that's fine. That's more miners than we gave away. More miners than are in the box that they can use, but also... We said we wanted 120, and we've got... Wait, 160 miners, was it? But some of them are going to be kind of bad. This is still going to give us 5 lanes forever, so I think that's what we set this up for. Is we do a 5 lanes worth of compression here. This way, whatever. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay. And then, yeah, how much build range do we have over here? We've got some. Okay. And then we actually would just like... want to build kind of like more bots, except to build this, except they don't really need it. Okay. Let's worry about getting the ore in. Derp, derp. All of this should just be in the range of the main base spots, yes. In fact, we can even get out to about here without worrying about giving the wrong bots jobs. Yeah, we've unlocked cliff explosives, so we are blasting these cliffs, aren't we? I would rather not blast the cliffs. Because we don't really need to blast the cliffs. That's explosive stuff. We said we only really anticipated having 5 belts, but that's fine. Because there are other iron patches where we can get more belts from. Yeah, because we're only getting half a belt of coal out of that. Oh well, never mind. It's probably enough. Is it enough? Whatever. Do I have enough belt in here? I must have... Yeah, we got a pile of belt. It's fine. Because I'm going to do this little connection here. Kind of badly, as it turns out. Super badly. It's fine. Okay, so this is a whole lot more steel for purple science. Let's leave a radar over here as well. Like I'm seeing the grenades in my inventory, I was kind of thinking that these would be... Oh wait, do we also not actually... Did the way that we lined these up meant that the power didn't actually connect? That is a thing that can happen sometimes. You've got enough stuff we should all be running now. We should be... Like, I don't know that we're getting enough fuel on that belt, but that's also fine. In fact, this is going to be, yeah, that way around. Let's just prioritize into the steel smelter, because we've got, okay, a lack of fuel here, but we've got other places where power grid is happening. So this also won't consume a full belt of stuff, and will also buffer stuff. So that's a big chunk of, I mean, that's a kind of chunk of that happening. We are going to want to go and prod mod the other... Actually, let's, all these drone parts often get modules, so we're going to do that. Let's check that this other power grid we built is... and is not actually doing something. Oh, we never gave it water. That's a good reason. I don't know that bots have those pipes. Well, have the offshore pumps, but whatever. You know what? I was going to go back to... Yeah, I was going to go and module the other red chips, because that's a thing we need to do. And maybe, yeah, maybe we just start... Maybe we do the purple science build first and then worry about extending the red chips later, because we've got a lot of the stuff going on. That's a compelling... Yeah, that's compelling. We're going to do that. Let's make sure these guys get power. Let's get the rest of this stone mined. This is going to be not nearly half a lane of... Yeah, whatever. Not nearly half a lane of stone, but we also want... I mean, we want basically this pattern again, right? That's easy to do. We can do a thing. We can do a thing specifically here. And then, yeah. That's going to be what we want, and then we want... I think this wants to prioritize into... we're going to run it... Yeah, we're going to run that here. So we've got a belt of stone, we've got another belt of bricks. This wants to prioritize on the right. Like so, so that we are pushing things into the furnace. So we'll have some stone bricks here, some more stone bricks down here, which end up... Where do they... This... Oh yeah, we took them off, didn't we? We filtered them off here. But we do also want... Yeah, can we get... I think we're just going to figure out how to spaghetti that. Which was kind of, in many ways, always going to be the plan. There's prod mods here. So... filtering for fish on the right. We can take... yeah, we're going to handcraft some undergrounds because we want undergrounds. Okay, so some stone is going to end up with the prod mods all the way over here. So now we've got prod mods and stone. We also want to take red chips, of which we need more later as well. We need steel. I think we leave the steel doing what it will. I think we get... oh yeah, because we gave this 4 worth... Yeah, we gave it 4 belts worth of miners and then put down 5 lanes worth of mining. So this, I'm pretty sure we have those rubber ports still just sitting around. We do. So this is going to recover all of these materials. All these bots are going to end up back in the main kind of section. And then I wanted to figure out where, and it looks like... We're just going to hack a thing back all the way over here. And we're going to have a belt of steel arriving. How are we going to do... I think we're just going to, like, put some of this on either side. It's going to be fine. These are going to top up. This is all buffered anyway. We are going to need more than a whole belt of steel. But whatever. And then we can just figure out how. And it might go, like, literally right through here. Where am I? I'm over here? Where was the place I was looking at? It was in the red and green science, wasn't it? Yeah, it was down here. It was coming through here somewhere in a manner of total disaster. But that's fine. If we go through here, we would need this to get out of our way, and then we would need some of this to get out of our way, and then we would need more undergrounds so that this can get out of our way. That went the wrong way. Cool. Okay, we are nearly halfway through this episode, I guess, and we've got, this actually wants to be belt balanced. We're going to have to belt balance that, like, fully and not just partly, because the buffered steel is always on one side, but the steel running straight through is always going to be on the other side. So... yeah, these guys have got all the mining they wanted getting done. That's what the plan was there. We should have steel on steel eventually on this belt, which can arrive... I'm going to run this underground here. And then, actually, we can do a different thing. We can also have this prioritize into the engines build, and then filter off the steel and also top up the steel here. So that's, you know, things that are getting better. And we've got a belt of steel. We've got a belt of steel over here, and then other stone is over here, for which we wanted more roboports. When in doubt, more roboports. We wanted more stone, probably. We want to get these trees out of the way. And then we wanted, these two belts of stuff. What else do we... oh, iron. We want iron for sticks. Is this... where can we get iron for sticks? Can we get iron for sticks from here? Is this a good idea? Maybe, maybe not. Where... yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to run it through here. And then, because we are responsible, we are going to make sure that we are tapping multiple sources. These red chips, we are running down the... are we running down the red chips? We're just, it's just we're making the prod mods. That's why these guys are short of all their stuff. These two belts of coils are both nearly fully running. And so is this belt of plastic. It's just doing everything that it needs to, which is necessary. Okay. Let's get this stuff in here as well. And then we were also thinking about a belt somewhere of... yeah, somewhere a belt that will make us... I think we... Is this a good amount of space? It's kind of a good amount of space. Do we want, and I think we do we want a whole belt? This is going to be 2 belts of poles. Okay. Because other things I still don't quite know about are how big we actually want this build to be. But it does look like we need it to be pretty large. Yeah, some of those poles are on the way. Like, is... Not like that. I mean, how are we going to... I think we probably will just need a full belt of steel, won't we? We're probably... Yeah, we're setting this up to have... Wait, where is that belt of... The other belt of stone? We should have had another belt of stone here as well. And we... Oh yeah, we had a radar at the top of the blue chips, and then we got it. We removed it because we were thinking about extending the blue science. And then we botched this and didn't really worry about that either. So we should have... Yeah, this is a spot where we're not going to need to put anything else later. I want to make the bots build a whole lot more smelting. But I'm also not entirely sure where. Oh yeah, there were these lanes of stuff we wanted to bring in as well, weren't they? These were the other lanes that needed to get in. So I guess those are disappearing? Then Roboport can also just get over here. And then this space is... Did we actually connect? We did not connect all of these things, that's fine. Are they less than... Yeah. That's probably going to be decent by the time we get... Yeah, sure, whatever. It's all going to work out by the time we put all those things in the places they need to be. The stone balance is not too far off. The thing I did want over here somewhere to receive all of this stuff is somewhere we can have... I think basically green chips are what we want to make over there, which is basically this pattern, but we're going to have to clip a bunch of junk out of it. But if we leave ourselves space, it's going to go like this. Except the other way up, because... The other way up, because the materials are going to be coming from the top and coming down towards us. So let's just have... This is mostly just to keep bots with jobs. These aren't going to be powered... I mean, it's going to say they weren't going to be powered yet. We're actually going to need to power them so that we can extend the Roboport coverage to build the next thing. The next thing we wanted to build, of which I have not really thought about how much stuff we need, but it's going to be a lot, is all of the smelting to power these green chips. So we're going to need more than that later as well, but that's going to be a decent amount for now. Bots have got... Bots have got those cliffs out of the way, so that's fine. I've got some number of speed modules, also fine. Okay, time to go and do a purple science build. Having the bots being given a whole pile of extra jobs to do. Yeah, let's... Do we have build range on these? Is this a thing I should be doing myself on the grounds that it's a pile of... We do not have... Yeah. Do I have... I've got... We're going to do some of this ourselves. In fact, if I'm all the way over here doing most of this, we're just going to do the stuff that's out of bot range. Which is, yeah, the rest of that belt is out of bot range. I'm going to go make that happen. Okay, this here is a fine space to be doing a purple science build. Do I have all the things I need to be... I mean, maybe I need some more belt. Where's my belt? Here's my belt. Rocket fuel is kind of slow take anyway, so whatever. Let's give ourselves a little bit more spaghetti space. We're probably not going to put all that over there. Is this doing everything it needs to now? They are... No, because we missed that lane. That lane is pretty important. And then we should be able to get nearly full 5 fully compressed belts, but also whatever. I also don't like that box being there at all. I think we should have that be a more central box. Anyway, purple science time. Do I have prod mods on me? I do have prod mods on me. That's a good time. Purple science. Are we going to do... Yeah, we're going to do rail direct feed like so. Rail. And then the rail is going to need all the stuff. These can be, yeah, these can just be normal belts, whatever. And then also, this section we also need to do with undergrounds, because we are planning on being able to put beacons in here later. So, that's our purple science build. Is this where it's going? This might be where it's going. Let's just bang it in then. I don't know if this is going to be enough, but also whatever. Steel can go here. These guys can go here. Stone, which of... Like, we've got this belt. Which of these two belts is the stone? It's the bottom one. Okay. And then the top one is bricks on the outside, and this one's bricks on the inside. Fantastic. So we can go underground belt like so. Splitter, not splitter there, splitter here. Prod mods on the left. Where's prod mods? Prod mods on the right. And then we should get like a full lane of red chips here. Kind of. We need to definitely fortify that. Put that in the wrong place. And then, yeah, because I wanted this to turn as well. Then here can be a lane of... They're not there. That's silly. What is this? Oh, that needs to be this. That is what goes there. The stone goes there. This lane of stone goes there. And then this lane of productivity modules. Did we belt balance this? I think we... yeah, we've got to get it going here. Do we just do this? No, we're not going to... Okay. Grumble, grumble. Things we are somewhat upset about. Does the prod mods... I think the prod mods run on the inside. I think we run... Except for this inserter. Which we probably won't need, right? Because if this guy goes underground here, we can get... I mean, this wasn't the only way to do this, but it's the way we're doing this. The inputs are here. Can we connect? Yeah, we did connect to some other power vault. That worked out fine. So prod mods are going into purple science. This stone is what we wanted to belt balance some way. Doesn't really matter how. And then got to get in here doing that. All these power poles should, you know, do better with their lives. Okay, I think we are in a pretty good spot. Are we in a pretty good spot? These on the outside, and then I think we're going to be upgrading these to tier 3 assemblers. I think is definitely going to be the plan. Oh hey, you know what we need? We need the other belt of stone, which was over here. Because yeah, we've got everything we need to have how many? Maybe 6. Maybe 6 is the number we want. I don't know. I could have done these ratios, but we haven't. It was around the wrong way. This is the way we want to go. Electric furnaces is what's going to happen. These guys. Bots can help me with... Actually, this is going to need to go in and out, right? Because we need a lot of... That's going to be a way we can power pole this that will work. Kind of. Sure. Okay, so that, in theory, is purple science automated in about an hour, which I hope we are fine with. And we've got, yeah, this whole belt of steel. We're going to need more steel. We've got the stone, we've got all the supply of red chips, which, I mean, our red chips are fully running. We're going to, yeah, we immediately need to boost those red chips again because we are going to be blasting them. And then we also need... these guys have got all their rocket fuel. They also... That's kind of an important piece of belt. We're going to put beacons through the middle here as well. That is the first thing we need to done, kind of. We just need a whole lot more red chips. Actually, how's the power grid? Power grid is kind of okay. We never gave the bots these offshore pumps, did we? So that's a thing we can figure out somewhere to do that thing. Which looks like it's going to be here. I want more of those, because we're going to need more of those, and then I need gears. If I'm going to help bots craft all this power grid, which, to be clear, I am, I'm going to need... Because I mostly thought that there's going to be, you know, a pile of iron hanging out in these furnaces that we're not necessarily doing anything with. So, I'm still seeing gears and pipes in my inventory, which means that all of that was a decent play. Okay, things we need to do include, yeah, extending this further. Here's the input lane, so that we can get build range on all of this stuff, because we've got to go over here as well. For green chips, for blue chips, but also green chips for red chips. Do we go and grab all of these things for more red chips here as well? Because we've got... we are contributing to the power grid now, which is fine. Yeah, we need... Oh, we mined this coal, but we didn't actually do anything with this coal, didn't we? So where would we be getting... Would we be getting iron from over here? But we kind of wanted that for steel as well, which we probably need to extend again, because if we are hitting a full belt of stone and bricks and iron sticks, which we've kind of set up, then we also need a full lane of steel just for the rail, at which point we probably need, you know, more than... Oh, hey, maybe we should give the purple science an output. Maybe we should get it in the labs. At which point we need more than a whole belt of steel to do both... Yeah, to be doing the electric furnaces and the rail. Yeah, a lot of steel. That is indeed a lot of steel. How are we getting this into the labs? I think we're going to just do this thing, because that was always going to happen anyway. And bots can not do all of those. That's what happens if you press shift. And it's not what we wanted. We just want the... yeah, that. Okay. And I think, like, this is also probably the place we're building yellow science, it looks like. Underground from here to here. Turn that one, put a splitter here. Sure. Actually, that one doesn't need to exist at all. Do I still not have any roboports myself? Interesting. Please? Okay, so that's the roboport extension. That gets us purple science into the labs, which I think means we can do the 2 techs we really wanted to. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, we just... okay, no, it's not going to work, is it? Because we need to get everything else in here. Oh wait, did we also realize last time that with these... Oh, we did also... Yeah, we did upgrade those. Okay, fine. Yeah, we've got to get all of this stuff running. For which I wanted to go and blueprint more of this stuff and then go and mine all of this copper and iron. And we can make green chips here, we can make copper here. If we're doing, and I guess we want to do red chips over here. Yeah, I think we do a giant green chip facility over here is going to be the plan. I will just also want to at this point put all of these available to bots, because I'm pretty sure we are still building our grid down here, and all of this is kind of secondary to the rate at which this assembler can grab iron from one spot, which, to be honest, is fine, because that's, I mean, this is a pretty hungry assembler, and we kind of want to keep the rest of the tech going anyway. Okay, yeah, and then this is also, yeah, cool, great. Give me 200 mining drills, apparently. I've got 4 kinds of science in my inventory. That's not something I want. Did we also... We also need to make sure this guy has power, and then also finish prod modding the labs. And then I think at this point we also want to go back to... Let's get the correct splitter this time. Prioritizing... Yeah, that one is the correct splitter. Prioritizing the red chips into the builds. Because we've got, you know, a couple hundred prod mods down here that we actually aren't putting in the network or anything. So, we need a smelting fuel for this, and I think the closest coal is actually all the way over here, which is a bit of a disaster. Which means that maybe we grab this iron and copper instead, but we're also kind of not committed to that as a plan yet, so I guess that's what we're going to go do now, which means we need to pick up a whole lot of stuff. We need... Yeah, we have just directed more red chips down here, haven't we? We need roboports. We need robots. Who has robots? 9 robots? Where would the robots be after... Oh, the robots are going to be over here, aren't they? Because we just dropped huge amounts of stuff over there. Yeah, okay, cool, great. I kind of don't want the stuff that's in my inventory. Maybe, I mean, we probably could have just done a trash chest, but, you know, whatever. I've got enough boxes. I've got prod mods that I kind of don't care about. I've got more of these things. I've got stone that I don't care about. Why do I have so much stone? Why do I have sticks? Whatever. Yeah, continue giving me these. Belt, we're going to need more of undergrounds and splitters, and then I need to get bots while we're over there. We will need a lot of undergrounds. We're going to need, yeah, more belt. That's a decent amount of belt. I need, yeah, so we're going to go and set all this up. Power poles is the other thing we really need. That was the first thing that I remembered we needed. And then also boxes, which also we are maybe kind of struggling for, but I think at this point we can get the trees and rocks that would straight up just be in our way here, and we can go and put them in, yeah. We probably won't need that again. I wanted to be able to make bots these boxes and then also grab that stuff. You're going to want some of the belt. Give me the rest of the power poles. We've got to go find boxes, well, not boxes. Do I want cliff explosives? Maybe I want cliff explosives. Yeah, crash into that thing, that's fine. 168 is the bots we're going to take for this particular expedition. Yeah. Oh wait, do I have landfill? I have 94 landfill. That's cool, because I wanted to get this stuff out of the way. Because I haven't really decided which of these lanes are going to be what yet, but like let's keep building that out. We're gonna need it. And then I've got power poles. which we can take from... Did I need this to be... Did I need this to be full copper? I think I did. This was always the plan for that section. You can have some more copper mining as well, but also the thing that we kind of need to do is we never really got this part running. So let's do that, and then because we've got the blueprint, let's put it in a place where it fits. These are, like, this is not the mining that we were collecting stuff to do. This is stuff that's, like, also here. Okay, so we're not getting any more mining drills, and they're fine. Yeah, and then roboports. Maybe this is also why we are crashing out on the number of red chips we have. Roboports over there, roboport here, that will connect all of that up. Let's have, yeah, again, continued red chip problems. Okay, did that actually connect to anything? Whatever. Okay, so we have extended that mining, which is also very exciting. And the main thing we would do over here was to grab a power connection from, like, wherever. Doesn't really matter. And go and mine, like, probably all of that coal. I think we probably want, like, three belts of this coal. And then just dump 2 of them into power grid, because we're going to need more of that stuff. And then the question of, do we have enough? Okay, we don't even need to worry about splitters here, because that's 7. It is. That's going to be more than a full belt of stuff. So that's going to be that plan. And then we have roboports, right? We have roboports. We have range, we have bots, we have chem plants apparently, and drills and undergrounds and all that kind of stuff. And we don't need to worry about, like, a priority on this at all, because all these belts are going to be full. And then we're just in a pretty normal way, we just outpost 3 lanes of this stuff back. I kind of want to pick all of this up, because this is all fully built now, right? The bots did a good job there. Oh, actually, do I have... What are you guys all doing? Oh, you're all over here. Okay. Can I give you additional charging space? You guys have got more places to charge now? Because mostly I just wanted to take all of these bots back. Okay. So we got all the bots. We kind of have to do this in the car, do we? Because we can't pick up the car. But also it's not as good in the car. Like, this is a whole lot easier to do on foot. Okay, I think what we're going to do instead, because that was kind of annoying to do... did that actually connect? No. That would have been a shame. Do things in cars, they're faster, he said. We are going to also kick the bots off mining this iron and copper that we definitely want. So, roboports here, you have all the things. We're going to give you the stuff and give you a decent amount of the stuff. I've got more stuff. I don't need to worry. I can give you all the belts and splitters and undergrounds and all that stuff. And just deal with things later. Yeah, like so. And then... I should actually... Okay, there's enough bots to get all that done as well. Because I wanted to get this material as well. Yeah, we should leave a radar. I don't think we're going to leave a radar by the coal. I don't think it's important enough, but we do want to leave radar over here. I don't think any of these guys are important enough. And yeah, mining in sensible ways. How many is that? 134. So that's going to be about 5 belts, which is cool. Anyway, that was to clear up my inventory. Because yes, we did want it. Like, we definitely want all that stuff. But we also want to clean up the inventory so we can get all the stuff out of the car, so that I can get out of the car and be dragging this in a sensible way. I gave away with undergrounds. Maybe that wasn't so sensible. Okay, whatever. We're going to go around. Yeah, less sensible as it turns out. Okay, so we've already got the place where we built the smelting to plug all of this in. More petrochem is also definitely a thing we need. We've got to get all of... How many of these? 90? So that's... We're going to call that 3 belts. It's going to end up more than 3 belts, but... okay, I guess we're doing this merge after these roboports and stuff. Do I have... Did I give all the bots the splitters? I did. So 1, 2, 3 are my belts of copper. We want to do a similar thing, but with this... Yeah, I wondered whether or not we would have enough mining drills for all of this, which is still fine. And then this was 5 lanes? Yeah, I reckon with mining productivity that'll get us 5 lanes. Why am I doing this instead of the bots? Do the bots actually have roboport range over all of it? They do, good. Do we need 5 lanes? We probably do need 5 lanes of iron, just for green chips. I was thinking about green chips and LDS. That's going to annoy me. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we don't need to do that much of a balancer thing, or of a compressor thing, because these lanes are all going to be full enough-ish to make that work. Okay. We are... Oh, actually, we need to leave some number of bots over here, don't we? Like, the copper is fully done, but the iron is not fully done. It needs mining drills. So, do we have... We now have enough inventory space. Because... Yeah, we've got to outpost these... What? 11 belts of stuff? How far... I mean, if we are using these smelting lanes to also pull from there, then I think we do another cheeky thing of saying, you know what, would we also just like more smelting lanes? To which the answer is going to be always yes. And then we can figure out what goes where later. Because I just basically didn't want to... Yeah, if we can have the rest of those things closer, it will be better. And then there's also some opportunities for power grid in here, so we're going to take that. Because I was also trying to think about where these... Because I'm thinking about having one of these lanes of coal for smelting fuel, and the other for... Yeah, the other maybe 2 for power grid. Which means that... I did have grenades, didn't I? Then I gave away all the grenades for cliff explosives, so that's super cool. Things we're really enjoying doing 6 hours into a run. Yeah, so here's where we need to go. Yeah, this is the demarcation of things that are going to be power grid later. And then I guess we still have... was trying to figure out where, like, this is in the way of where another block of this would go. Except that we can still just... Do I have you? I do. Whatever. Bots are going to be flying quite away for this. Which is going to feel a little bit bad, but also we don't desperately need the power grid yet. And then I think we're probably still trying to get more power grid in here later. Do I have roboports that I can use to make this happen? Because I think we probably will have, yeah, even more power grid in here. I think I'm going to use this thing, and then the small number of power poles I have to try and make sure that the rest of these things get connected as soon as they can, which means I should probably do these ones. Can I? No, because we don't have the copper. Okay, so bots, now with those build ranges, we can probably just go... Are we taking... Yeah, I think we're taking... Not that one. Okay. We have not made that particularly easy for ourselves, but never mind. Yeah, this one here is the one we wanted to turn. But then it's also like that. And we need, yeah, we need to mine like this. Is this what we were? No, that one was, this one was the coal. And then do we actually have roboport range on all of this stuff? Kind of not. Cool, cool. Anyway, fun times outposting. And I think we're probably going to put more power grid over here as well, just because we can. But for the moment... one through there and like that, or something. Yeah, so if we do this, then we'll have another belt here, with which we can, yeah, do the thing. I don't actually care about this belt. Like, this is power grid that will be super important later, but isn't yet. So bots can do that some other time. What I care about in particular is getting, first of all, this fuel into the grid. Let's also have the other radar like over here. Bots need to bring me a bunch of stuff. And then I also need to take the other bots, their other mining drills. Yeah, this whole belt of coal needs to get in here with some degree of urgency, and we're taking... Yeah, all of this is going the correct direction, so we can just ingest all of that pretty quickly. And then, yeah, then we've just got a bunch of belts of stuff to figure out how to get into the base. And then all these also need to move. And hopefully we have another couple hundred... Okay. I was going to say, hopefully we have another couple of hundred miners sitting around in the mall at the moment, because we kind of need them. I don't have... Okay, I've got... all that power grid over there. Okay, and then... sucks to be these bots. But they're going to have to do all that work as well. We've got like 1,000. Why do we not have? Because those bots are in slightly distinct networks. So this bot, these bots have all of, yeah. How did I do that? Oh well. I've got 3 more roboports. These are already spaces that have power. So we're going to do the same nasty trick again. All your robots, sucks to be you. Pick any of those roboports and charge yourselves better. Get that grid built. It's going to be fine. Then you will have... Do you actually have build range on... You do have build range on the rest of the stuff that will get that in, which is fine. And then... Is there like... Does there need to be a roboport over here or something? Yeah, there's just a hole in the grid. Oh well, fine. We are going to take the other bots, the mining drills they need. And then we got this, yeah, so all of that is more fully mined and somewhat happier. Oh hey, you know what we should do? We should remember that we wanted all of these speed modules to make all of these assemblers. Just cleaning up the inventory a bit. So that we can have productivity bonuses in... Yeah, we are not getting the red chips through. Are we? Ah, also, this is a... Yeah, okay. Because the blue science is slow because the red science is slow. One of the other quirks here is that this other set of red chips are backing up. They are not fully backed up yet, but it's fine. Things are still okay. We're going to upgrade all of these, and we're going to put productivity bonuses in. And then we are going to do another little hack so that any of the other red chips from this other source of red chips... Actually, first give us some belt. Where's belt? Yeah, so this here is the red chips line, so you go underground, and you go underground, and you go underground, and then direct things into the blue science. Except any overflow can also just end up down here. And you guys can take anything from my inventory that, because I kind of want to clear the stuff up a bit. Oh, belt. Probably I wanted to keep the belt. Do I have... I've got gears and plastic and sticks and things like that. You guys can take stone and sticks. Yeah. So the... Do we have any more blue science that we need to do? Yellow. Let's get yellow science. And then I think everything else we need... We've got the module upgrades. It's just, yeah... The yellow science is the only other thing that needs just blue science. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to go back to beacons, and then, I guess, module upgrades, because purple science is done. Probably Proper 3's first is strictly better, but also whatever. Okay, I wanted more mining drills, because we've got yet more stuff to build. How many mining drills do we have? 128? You need to go faster. And then, you know what? Let's have another review here as well. Because we are going to need a lot of these guys still. Okay. Do I... Oh, I need more poles at this point. We'll continue to need more stuff. Bots. Bots still... We don't have all that many bots with jobs, which is pretty exciting. Well, we don't have all that many bots without jobs. We're also kind of low on trees. Get me some of these trees, which are apparently inside construction range. Yeah, and then all this belt that we're just building as well. is fine. Do bots have... Bots are low on... Oh yeah, because I also made all of these boxes for bots to have. And then they just need... Yeah. They just need more power grid stuff, which is somewhat fine. Did I leave the car back down here? Yes. Okay, I think we're going to do the... Construct more power grid stuff again, because power grid is just so expensive on the iron, and we've just got all this iron kind of sitting here. So we're going to grab it. And then we also need, yeah, we are, what, 20 minutes away from the I would like to have purple science fully running goal. I mean, we don't have it beaconed yet. Oh, hey, here's the grenades that I wanted. How many pieces of cliff explosives do I have sitting around? Are the cliff explosives? The cliff explosives are over here. I have 18 of them. I don't think that's enough, but I also don't think it's something we really need to address now. I just saw how much iron was sitting over here. And so... and also I've got all the bots somehow. Why do I have all the... I mean, I'm going to need some of them, right? But I don't think I need this many bots. Give me all this stuff. Keep just, you know, handcrafting. Handcrafting is fine. Sure. So all of that is going to, you know, we'll get around to using that power grid at some point. Not a big deal. Yeah, we don't have any of that stuff actually hitting the furnaces yet. We should have, but we don't. I'm gonna need more belt. I'm gonna wander back down here to the place where we just were looking at belt and grab some more belt, because I'm gonna need it. Because we've got more outposting to do. Yeah, give me just all of this. It's fine. I'll have it. Did we? Yeah, I think we can do this same thing again, where we turn this into... And then we've got a lot of belt. Okay, so that's another nice way that we're just going to build a bit more power grid, which, yeah, we will continue to need. Yeah, when I said at the end of this session I wanted purple science built and running, what I kind of meant by that with the implication that we had connected all the materials to have purple fully running, and I don't think we've done that yet. We got a radar over here. We do. Is that everything built over here? It is. So now we can pick up. We can pick up all this stuff. I should have more than one roboport. I guess we're going to wander back over here and grab some of these roboports. This feels circuitous and poorly routed. Give me these two roboports. You can keep the rest of the roboports. You're not coming to repair my car. Good. I don't think I ever had repair packs in this, did I? Okay, we can do the same trick of putting all the belt away. All of that is running enough. Are we going to need power? And I think the first thing we're going to do is just worry about getting this copper. Like, I think we want the rest of this other stuff as well. But we want to start by getting this copper with a bunch of roboports for bot charging, apparently. Storage chest here. Undergrounds, power poles. I don't think I've got enough undergrounds. And I also don't think I've got... Yeah, we definitely don't have enough. We also definitely don't have enough mining drills with us. Because this is another 150. This is another 5 belts of stuff. Over 6 lanes, so we're going to need a bit of a compressor. But also, we do not have that many mining drills here. And we were also still working on building enough mining drills, so that's cool. What are we doing here? Why don't do I have bots of splitters? It's fine. Okay, that's going to be enough of a compressor to get all of this in here. And then, yeah, we need to... actually, no, we're gonna do this by foot again. Radar... We still don't have radars. Okay, fine. We're going to need to outpost better than that. Okay. Can we outpost the rest of this in 20 minutes? Connect a bunch of petrochem. And get all of that somehow back into more red chips in the purple science. All of that in the next not very long. Maybe. I think if what we're going to do in that case is... like, here's a pile of green chips. We are going to need more red chips. This is a pattern that makes us red chips. So... let's leave a... is that enough space? We're going to presume that that's going to be enough space to figure out how to get all that stuff to fit. And then somewhere we're going to want more robobots. Oh yeah, we were going to boost blue science by turning it into high productivity bonuses, but we also just need more stuff at this point. We just wanted to give bots jobs. Do I still have a whole... yeah, I was handcrafting power grid, wasn't I? So there's a whole lot of power grid that I can just give to the bots and they can get a thing done as well. Okay, bots with jobs. Why do we... because that. Okay, because we do want a lot of green chips somewhere. Let's just go copper, copper, iron. Because... the green chips are a 2-to-1 ratio of copper to iron, and that's all jobs we've given bots. Bots are happily employed again. How far does... we're inside Roboport range now. Which means we can do this little trick to get stuff around a corner. And bots are going to be flying all over the place, and it's fine. Oh yeah, we also don't have... we also don't have enough mining drills for... okay. We don't have enough mining drills for all of these belts of copper to be full. But that's okay. Copper, copper, iron, copper. Copper is... here. And then 2 more copper. Yes, and then iron we actually had to extend these belts as well. So we're helping bots. We're giving bots jobs, and we are helping them with their jobs, because we're nice like that. This probably wants to back up to go here. Yeah, so this wants to be an iron belt. And then the copper wants to arrive further over here. And I think these two want to also just be copper. Right. What is this one? So this is copper, copper, iron. Yep, and then copper and the copper. And then another iron. And then this is supposed to be copper. I guess we're not doing that anymore. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got an extra iron one here, and then I guess we've got these two as copper. But I kind of wanted a nice repeatable pattern, which we did not quite realize. for reasons that we will attempt to make happen in like the next 5 minutes, in that we have this green chips pattern, which will take... Actually, this is slightly more than 2 copper belts, isn't it? But if we put... Actually, maybe we do want the iron in the middle. Doesn't matter, it's fine. If we put this here, then that's most of a lane of copper. And that is also roughly 80% of a lane of copper, which means that it's reasonably well balanced to the lane of iron going through here. But I did want... to figure out how to get one more lane of stuff through here. In a potentially kind of awkward way, but that's fine, because we have enough for, like, this one more... We have enough copper for one more dude making green chips. But maybe we... Yeah, okay, maybe we do this a different way. We don't put that there. We do still run this in. And we run it out that way. So this can go like so. Yeah, that's much better. And then... not like so, like so. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be down the other side, isn't it? It's supposed to be over here. That's the collection of stuff I want. Yeah, like that. And then we can have these two in here. We can have the output one here. We've got a space to run this underneath. And then this output can also just go... Actually, we're not going to put it there. We're going to run it this way. Because the idea of that is with copper, iron, we can just grab this whole thing, having done that layout, and insist that it also go here. Is that true? That's completely not true. We're going to insist that it goes here. And yeah, we should have green chips coming out of there. We've got another source of green chips here. We've got this iron that I don't necessarily know what we're doing with, but whatever. Why don't we have... Oh, because this is the other source. Yeah, we need to take that mining drills. Okay, but then we have... And then I think we actually can just... Like, let's just get rid of that thing. And take this pattern and flip it around and do it again. Here is where it would need to be. I don't know, this is the iron, it's there. Yes. And then, oh yeah, that's right, that's the other thing I was going to do. I wanted to have a whole lot of iron boxes. Because the plan for these ones, we're just going to let these ones buffer. In fact, these probably... Okay. Because we can have a large source of green chips. Our bot's complaining about not having anything. They're complaining about not having mining drills. We kind of need to go and do that. And then we can have... This lane is going to be used when it arrives. This lane is also going to be used, so we can have these 2 lanes of... actually, we can't have those 2 lanes. This lane here can be where this copper goes, and we can have... Let's just get this out the way as well. Maybe we've got 2 lanes here of things we're doing with copper, which we could turn into red chips. And then I think we need to do a kind of balancer thing there. But bots have got all of that. Could we take... I mean, we can go back to that patch and take more coal from there and run more of these belts along. If we could get gas from... Yeah, I don't think we get a gas from there. I think we've got to get gas from over here. Is the purple science at least reasonably happy? Although purple science, with this red chips overflow, actually kind of happy? Unexpected? Okay, maybe we're okay. How is this steel supply doing? We are hitting it hard. This steel supply in particular wants to be able to balance onto the other side, which should still be in Roboport range, so this can be a full belt of steel, which is nice. We actually need to get more iron in there, which is a thing that we knew about. Yeah, so we've got some green chips. We can have... Can we just get... Are we going to move everything over here? I think we might. I think we might actually... Yeah, these are kind of out of the way, aren't they? Out of the way-ish. That's not correct. Okay, are we happy with where we are? I still don't think this is going to be enough to run at speed. In fact, I think we need to get... Yeah, I think we've got to go over here. We've got to bash in a bunch more petrochem over there. The power grid is kind of okay. Is this the last thing? Did I have... Oh, I've got all of that. Where is... a chest into which... Here is a chest into which I can kick all of the... Not the burner miner drills. Actually the burner miner drills as well, I don't care about those. Yeah. That's going to be bots getting all of those things as well. There's some plumbing we need to do over here. But very... Oh yeah, radars was the thing I wanted. Are you waiting on... You're waiting on beacons. We need to... Yeah, the plan was to always to beacon those, wasn't it? We wanted to get to beaconed. We didn't just want to get to purple science for today. We wanted to get to beaconed purple science. 14 of these, fine, whatever. Give me the rest of these as well, and I will make some of those, whatever. And then don't I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory that I don't care about? Somewhat. Okay. Then give me some small number of these. Because we are going to attempt to get... And actually, continue giving me mining drills. Yeah. And also some splitters and also some undergrounds, but also definitely belt, and also definitely power poles. Cool, good job picking up everything we needed. Where is the car? Is it just going to be faster to drop another car? And go back and pick up the first car. Yeah. Should we have a belt buffer for purple? Oh no, we're working on purple things. It's actually fine. Oh, pump jacks was the other thing that I realized I needed, but I think we're going to worry about that later. We're going to wander over here to this coal to grab, yeah, to do a very similar thing. And we want to do, again, 3 lanes? I think we start with 3 lanes. And this is going to be plastic. We're going to use this to drag down to Yeah, I think that's going to be that. Have I now put these power poles in exactly the worst place? Maybe. Because what we want over here, and I think we want to extend Roboport ranges a couple of times as well. So let's see if we can get on that. Did that actually connect? Maybe. Yeah. Did that connect? Also maybe. Yeah, we actually kind of need radars covering this section. I don't have those poles. I wanted radars covering here so we could copy a bunch of this petrochem stuff out. And then having got this far, also decided that we are going to... Oh, these things aren't here, they're over here. So that's much better. 65 and 10. Yeah, so I don't have any more steel. It's fine. We now have the cliff explosives running. And what I wanted to do, and I don't think I have 12 pump jacks. Maybe that's okay. Is bots are eventually working their way over here? Sure. Yeah, we want a bunch of petrochem stuff. So let's grab this as a pattern and put it like here and have some more of it. Why can we not have more of it? Oh, because the way these pumps connect? That seems like a decent amount, and then doing this, and then also more of this here, and then other things we want include, let's also get, do we want more power grid as well? I mean, we've got water right here for the power grid as well, so let's get a version of the thing that also has power grid. Like so, and then we can worry about belts later. I guess we're only doing... there are some rogue underground pipes in that section in particular. And then that pole, whatever. Okay. We want bots building all this for us. And then this is going to be the gas. That should get bots. That should get that entire build into the main bot network, which is what we wanted. And then actually, do I have rubber ports? No, I don't. I have these rubber ports over here, which we are going to reposition. Give me all this stuff back. Rubber port down here. And then also this one. And then let's do that differently so we can have this other chem plant over here. We need cracking for this as well. There's a bit of stuff to connect there. But the main thing we wanted to do was get... Oh, yeah, that's why. I wanted... That's not plastic. This is plastic. So let's grab all of that and go... plastic and more plastic. And then we can route these belts all the way around the base, because that's a cool way of doing things. Yay, belt delay. But it does mean bots have a lot of jobs. And then we just need to worry about connecting these things up, which is going to start with, yeah, me needing to get pump jacks. Oh wait, that's not quite true. I wanted to first outpost all this belt. Because we've dropped all this mining. I still don't think we are in the position we want it to be. We said... Like we said we wanted at the end of 2 hours, well with 2 hours left we wanted assembler 3s doing purple science, which we have, but we haven't beaconed it. And then as well as that... Which way is in? The top of this section is in? Yeah, as well as that, We haven't hooked everything else up yet that would let Purple Science be going as quickly as we needed it to be. So I don't know that we're actually feeling good about this yet. I think it's better than it was, maybe? I don't remember where we were with this much time to go in the other attempt. But yeah, I think this is where we leave it for today. We've got less than 2 hours left. We are into the other Purple Science, so yay. We've got bots building a bunch of stuff. We've got nearly 1,000 bots in the main network building all this stuff. We're dropping a bunch more petrochem. We've got to go put the pump jacks down. There's a bunch more plumbing to do. Hopefully we can get all that done quickly, because we kind of need to turn this into red chips, because we need... Oh, we're also blocked by lab speed. We haven't extended the labs at all. But yeah, we need more red chips. Yeah, I mean, red chips was always going to be one of the things to work with. We are fine here. Maybe? Is this the line where this goes? Yeah, I mean, we just yeah, there's just a whole lot more plumbing to do to make this stuff work. But hopefully with all the bots, it's kind of okay. We'll see, I guess.